taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other.
Listen, everybody. There was a lot of people that didn't want this to happen the way that we wanted to do it. But we're gonna focus today on Black Lives Mattering, because there's a lot going on in society that is telling y'all that y'all don't matter.
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man?
There are going to be things in society that they lay out traps for you to fall into, all right? But your life matters too much for you to fall into those traps. And you gotta know that your life matters enough. Everybody heard the name Eric Garner, all right? I'm amazed to see her at such a young age handle the situation that she's handled, okay? So I'm gonna bring her up right now, Emerald Garner.
NBA TV, Mr. Isiah Thomas.
They'll tell you that you can't make it, that you began life's test with an F pasted to the top of your exam in bright red ink. They'll show you links through studies and statistics, lifetime sentences, force-feeding you with both facts and fiction, aimed at predicting the outcome to your destiny as if they can see into your future and as if God created you to fail.
Brother, father, papa, son, son, son. They are shooting at us. They are shooting at us. Whoa.
My daddy tells us that the N-word should never come out of my mouth. That white people use that word to tear down my ancestors in the North and the South. That disrespecting what they had to go through will never be my route. My daddy tells me that a spoonful of sugar won't always help the medicine go down, so he gives it to me straight. He doesn't recreate the world through rose-colored Disney glasses, but passes truth around. Like life isn't always fair, just as Trayvon Martin, Eric Garner, or Mike Brown.
Stand up, black man. Stand up and claim the day. Such hyperspace cool daddies as we be, homie, we need to dream in the real world and walk in potential. We need to collaborate and build and connect ourselves with the spirit to build and utilize our brothers and not fear each other, unify each other, and build foundation for our sisters that they may reclaim the pedestal of the earth.
Woman, make him understand where his pain comes from, why his heart is so numb, why he finds it so hard to trust, so hard to love. Because if daddy don't love you, it's hard to love somebody else. I'm saying if daddy don't love you, it's hard to love yourself. And it's an endless line of stories just like mine. Angry men, scorned women, confused children, all innocent, all beautiful, all trying to get back to neutral, all putting themselves to hell because of their daddy's issues. There has to be a reason. When we are in love, she calls me daddy, and I love it when she does.
When yours are found dead, then will you help the babies? When they paint the town red, like those Delta ladies, will they get attention from the elders? Maybe. While our politician does his last 4 years in politics, compare how many youth get 4-year scholarships to those doing 25 to life for hollow tips, just to lick his fingertips from a bag of chips and sips from a Capri Sun to the precinct for fingerprints.
You have the men who, against all odds society is placed against them, do raise their seeds. Many times the seeds of others. These are the farmers, the cultivators, the leaders, the mentors, the uncles, the brothers, the fathers, the kings, the gods. And I salute them for their tillage. I salute them for their dedication to the children. I salute them for their dedication to the women. I salute them for showing those crows that black fatherhood is no oxymoron, but Quite to the contrary. The black man can raise nations.
Y'all mistaking these words for poems. These ain't poems, these are prayers. This is how I talk to God, and y'all just happen to be here.
Yes, I rep Yeshua the Christ. Best not test unless that pen shoot when it right. You in the fight, you finna lose in the fight. Break all rules that apply to rap like you finna die. Mr. Hashtag Rapper, Mike Brown, Trayvon. Only time you promote peace is when they die. And last about a week, then it's back to the straps, cause your contract came with a stack and some KY. Poisonous raps like crack in the pot. Major labels like here, serve that to your block. So I don't wanna hear how you let tech squeeze. Let them cut a check, you be in a dress next week.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Latino lives matter. Black lives matter. My life matters. And I need them to hear it across the country. I am a genius. I am a genius.
Please give a thunderous round of applause to Mr. Kevin Powell.
Because I just found my father and his family 2 Thanksgivings ago after almost 40 years, y'all. You feel me? And everything that was being spit in those poems, I felt. And when you feel like you're lost, to Etan's point, it's a setup for ending up in the prison system, because we look for fathers in the streets, we look for father figures in the gangs, y'all know what I'm talking about. We look for father figures everywhere except for inside ourselves. And one thing I realized when Tupac Shakur died in 1996, I was out there in Vegas, I like, you know what? I gotta be the father that I wish he had, and I gotta be a role model for other people. Can y'all understand that? And so when you hear heads talking about what's going on in the streets, you gotta tell, yo, what do you wanna do with your life? What's your plan? Because if you don't have a plan, someone got a plan for you. It's called prison.
Please give a wonderful round of applause for Mr. Chris Broussard.
What would really be being rebellious, what would really be being hard, is like he said, to read, to study, to not thug, to not be gangster, to not talk about killing your brothers, not selling dope. Get an education. That's the scariest man in America, an educated black man. That's the scariest man in America, an educated black man, and it's been that way for 500 years. So get your education, but do not believe that you're supposed to go to prison. You ain't supposed to go to prison.
Nickname so, Alonzo Mourning.
We are here because we want to see you do better. We want to see you do better. I'm going to tell you, I would not be here without the influence of others. Your purpose here on this earth is not just to take up space, it's here to make a difference. You make that difference by empowering yourself with knowledge.
Please give a thunderous round of applause for Hosea Chanchez.
I'll tell you this, the way you see the world is the way the world will see you back. If you believe that you are jail-ridden, you are AIDS-ridden, you are poverty-stricken, you are not going to be anything, you will be shot. If you believe that that's your life, then I guarantee you one thing, you will get it. But if you believe that you are bigger than those things, if you believe that your story is different, your journey is different, your life, the lives you inspire will be different, you have to start seeing those things. You have to focus on those things.
If you can persevere, I know some of you are going through some struggles at home and got some struggles in your life. We all went through those struggles. But we all stand before you as not only just successful men, but successful fathers, college graduates, and that's what it's all about. And another last thing, guys, college is the greatest 4 years of your life. Anybody tell you that, get there.
Just keep going, because if we stop at a tragedy, we will never see a change. Because what we're doing right now, we're making a change. All of you guys here, it's it's a change. I walk in this building, see all of y'all, my life has changed. It's changed. We are Eric Garner. All of us. Everybody is Eric Garner. It's not the years within your life, it's the life within your years. So it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So that's just what I wanted to share with you guys. Stay in school, stay motivated, get active, get involved, find something.
All right, is the Bronx in the house? Okay, all right now. Hey, y'all gotta represent now, okay? All right? Is Harlem in the house? That's what's up, that's what's up. Thank y'all.
First thing, I'm gonna ask a question before I get started. How many of you know that I won back-to-back NBA championships with Detroit Pistons? Raise your hands. Everybody knows that, right? How many of you know that I have a Master's of Education from the University of California at Berkeley? Raise your hand. But perception is not accurate. I'm gonna say that one more time. Perception is not accurate. I can create a false perception if I control the airwaves, if I control the pictures that you see every single day, if I control the words, big point here, if I control the words that you read every single day, if I can control the words, and if I can control the pictures, then I can control what you think. And if I can control what you think, then I can control your perception of you. No matter what you think about you, if I can control the words and I can control the pictures, I can tell you what you think about yourself. Not only can I tell you what you think about yourself, I can tell you what you think about him. I can tell you what you think about him. When I give you the book, think about the dictionary, right? From A to Z, from A to Z. When I give you the dictionary, these are your words. You can't think outside of this. You cannot think outside of the words that I give you.
You're not criminals, you're not drug dealers, you're not thugs, you're not violent. That's what's the image that's been given to you. Not even way before you were born and way before hip hop. That's been the case since black men have been in this land now called America.
It's so important that you take your lives seriously. It's been documented in this country over and over again. By the time you're in the 3rd or 4th grade as a black or Latino male, people are projecting you to go to prison, not to college. Are y'all with me out there? And if you understand that you're a genius, you can do anything with your life, you're gonna debunk that. You're looking at someone who's raised by a single mother on welfare, food stamps, government cheese, violence, poverty. I wouldn't wish on anybody. But my mother, with her grade school education, told me from the time I was a little boy, you can go to college, you can do anything with your life. Are y'all with me out there?
So when the U.S. Constitution was written, we were 3/5 human. You listen to me, ain't you? You thinking about it. And that's all I want you to do. I just want you to think. Because at one point in time in this country, thinking was a good thing. Thinking was a good thing. As a matter of fact, they got a statue of a Greek philosopher and he's doing this. How many of you heard of Socrates, Plato? They did what? They think. Now I'm asking you a deeper question.
Who taught them how to think? Oh, yeah. Socrates had a teacher, right? Had to. Leonardo da Vinci had a teacher, right? Somebody taught him. This inspiration that they got, it came from people who look just like you. It came from people who look just like you.
Father, Papa, son, it's time to stand up. See, we've been looking down too long. I know that they are shooting at us. Whoa, but how long before we go the attention instead of react? It's time we bring manhood back. We got to bring manhood back. Everybody man up.
See, you can be anything that your heart desires. Moving forward toward the unwritten chapters of your lives. You can make liars with their pants on fire eat their words, curve past the obstacles in your path and crash directly into success. Head on collisions into happiness. Learning from the mistakes of fathers who are far from the best example, you can trample the crowd of negativity. See, they want your passion to go up in smoke like a chimney, but your will to succeed can still burn relevant. Cooler than peppermint, your anger can cease. Avoiding the bellies of the beast, you can reach for the stars.
My dad
as far as your eyes go.
tell us that when I get older, never to let anyone or anything ever stop me. To tell haters to get thee beneath me and never let their words rock me. To be solid as a rock like Sizzla Kalonji. That I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That no weapon formed against me. That in life, I could be anything it is I want to be. Peace.
Yeah! Y'all look so great right now. This image right now of y'all give y'all yourself a round of applause.
My name is Marcus Scott, I'm 16 years old. Most of the schools in Harlem is consisted of, Black and Latinos. We get labeled as thugs, kids that's not gonna get the education, kids that skip school, that do drugs. And I just wanna let everybody know, my school, my classmates right here, everybody here is college bound. Everybody's doing what they gotta do in school.
Unfortunately, African American men have a negative image in this society. It was started obviously as a justification for slavery and Jim Crow and segregation, and now it's being used as a justification for mass incarceration. So many people think we're negative, and so when you see us filling up the prisons, when you see us being brutalized by policemen, a lot of people can justify it in their minds because they buy into those negative images. And sometimes, unfortunately, even we buy into those negative images.
Well, I thought today was phenomenal. Just to see 1,500 young, mostly Black and Latino males from all across the city and New Jersey was powerful, particularly given, the last couple of years, those of us who have been out there on the front lines, Ferguson, Trayvon Martin, Eric Garner here in New York City. I mean, you see that there's this energy and this awareness that's been developing. I thought it was going to happen years ago when Barack Obama became president, but it took a few years, but now it's coming.
First thing was, I thought the kids were very receptive, very attentive, paying attention, and I think they got something from this panel discussion. When you go into any panel discussion or any type of setting like this, you're hoping to just change one kid's life, and I think we definitely did that today.
My name is Luis Alvarez. I am 16 and I go to Central Park East. I felt it was very inspirational, especially when Eric Garner's daughter came on.
My name's Roberto. People call me Robert, and I'm 16 and I go to Central Park East High School. I feel like this program helps us know who we are and where do we stand in society and how we can make a change and how people put us down as a whole group, Black and Latinos, and I feel that this event, this program helps us move on, move forward, and shows us where we can be in the future with everything that they told us, all the advice, everything.
My name is Moyabi Duran. I go to Central Park East High School and I'm 16 years old. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. All I thought about was my dad in prison, and that kind of threw me off in education.
I feel like the more that we can gather, our young men, our young Black men together, and uplift them with as much knowledge as we can to try to help them make better decisions in their lives. I think is so extremely important.
Right now, I'm going through some tough times right now, but I can manage it. If they could do it, I could do it. Like, I could, like, push it through, never give up, try to do my best.